Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Seth. This is The Leftovers Season 2, Episode 2, entitled A Matter of Geography. Now, thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there. However, they kind of fall short, because when I went through and edited, I saw a lot more popped out to me, and there's just so much in that first episode of the second season that I don't know where to begin with what's going on in my head between the prehistoric times in the past and the earthquake claiming the family, and then her taking her baby as far as she could. Someone else took her the rest of the way, and then how that kind of parallels off of Nora taking this baby that wasn't hers and taking it further. But also, like, this town where these earthquakes are happening, it's kind of like the same thing of nature in the prehistoric times throwing a curveball, or representative of the poof itself. Just forces outside of human control can do things that very detrimental to little tribes and hunter-gatherer groups. And then so this new I'm saying the new family. I mean, the family's living there. The Garveys are the new family, but this new family to the cast is what I mean when I say that. Like, the wife said, "Oh, you're gonna work tonight," when having the neighbors over, that he's a firefighter, but there's obviously other stuff going on, so it's like, I don't know if he's what his deal is, but he's got a dark angle, a dark side. I can't tell if he's like a manipulator or someone who maneuvers, but they mentioned the attempted murder, and they didn't try hard enough, and it's just really weird. Like, his family, his kids even feel like a weird cover, because the daughter, I cut a lot of the scenes out just because it was just time, in the episode, but the daughter's into a lot of clubs, activities, sports, singing. She's just young girl running around, doing everything. And then the son, the girl's, she has the seizures and whatnot, but then her brother, like, didn't want to dupe the tourists with the fake water and just told them, hey, it's just a thing. And he seems to be like, not a bookworm, but definitely, keeping his nose clean, more well-behaved, or maybe less socially influenced than the sister. But then the sister apparently, went down the drain at the end of the episode, and to me that symbolized the stuff at the beginning, with nature throwing curveballs at us, the poof being an extension of that, and the guy at the beginning of the episode who did the palm reading and said, oh, something bad's gonna happen to you. Maybe that was just bullshit, but assuming he legitimately picked up on a bad vibe, it did happen. And the way dude was looking at Garvey, when Garvey was looking at his couch, like, there were glances, like, I couldn't figure out curiosity, or is there some connection there, or I can't exactly place it, but I have a lot of thoughts after editing that episode, and I didn't even rewatch it. I just kind of turned on the camera and started rambling, so a lot of groundwork was laid. I'm trying to flesh it all out. Matt's doing Matt things, and I'm wondering if in this new town, if we're going to have to deal with the GR or any of that from, New York, or if each location is going to have its own set of problems, like these firemen, arson, purist people running around doing whatever they want, apparently. But that's also kind of, Garvey did the same shit when he was police chief. Like, I won't say he broke the law, but I mean, he did. Let's remember his drunken rampages and shit, and being aggressive with people, but maybe not, this fireman levels of direct arson, direct damage. He damaged what's her name from the GR, that's for sure. Alright, I've been rambling forever. Just want to get into this episode, see what's going on. Season 2, Episode 2, A Matter of Geography. Here we go. I don't know what to do with this song. I considered getting a family photo with dead relatives and cutting them out with green screen marker and then making a thing with them like this, but yeah, I was gonna say, was this when she found the baby? She was gonna leave the note for Kevin. I found the baby. So, yeah, because some time passed between this and them showing up in Texas, obviously.
Look what I found. for the FBI. No abductions, no missing persons.
Oh.
So you don't just get to keep a baby.
We're keeping her, right?
No, put it outside with some cat food and a little bowl of water.
What do I need to know?
I grabbed Patty Levin. And I took her to a cabin. I tried to let her go. But she wouldn't let me.
Bro, you're just saying this in front of... I mean, honesty.
She killed herself. So I called you Brother Matt. And we buried her.
Damn. You brought Matt into this.
And nobody else knows.
Except you two and us two and...
And I smoke.
And I smoke! This is where the intro for season 1 would jump in right now.
I hire prostitutes to shoot me.
Whoa. That's what the gun is for.
I lied to you about my gun. I won't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how do you explain that? That's weird.
Do I have to say something crazy now?
It involves your friend. We already know. See, it's not the vulnerability, it's the letting your guard down. That's the enjoyable part.
Do you know whose baby that is?
Oh, she was crying, I get it. You couldn't hear it over the music.
I'm sorry. But I love... Oh, fuck.
What? The deer? The dog killer? Like, who's out there?
You're gonna do all the talking, right?
You'd be great. Just
Oh, okay, this is to have the baby, okay. I still think it's wild that if you just want to make a kid, you can do it. Make as many as you want. But if you want to adopt, so many screenings and tests and backgrounds and checks, it's like, who the fuck are real parents to be viable, you know, to raise kids?
In the event of a separation, who would take care of the child?
We're not going to separate.
But if you did, who would take...
This is a trick question. Like, I think you've got to have an answer for that, though.
Would you like to adopt another child?
We want this one.
In addition to this one?
Fucking excuse me?
He's white, though. Name of the child?
Lily with one L.
I couldn't tell if that was him trying to place a white kid, even though this kid was getting a home,
Take this to...
or if he was literally just like, do you want another? It's really hard to snap judge a character, especially a dry government person who's just going down the checklist.
Congratulations. She's all yours.
She's all ours.
This is like a surrogate family, you know, post, like, hit before the poof, everything was going to shit in his life. Oh, right. The big throwdown at the end. Yeah. Fight Club up in this bitch. He's not digging her up, right? That's up in Caro. No, he's just getting a shovel for something else. Oh, we're really doing this. Cop blows past cop.
There's a body in the back of my truck.
How did this happen? And then a few months later, they're in Texas, scot-free.
Dad and Nora adopted the baby.
Wow.
I
You can't tell
promised you-
Dad.
I promised you that I wouldn't.
So Jill knows a little bit more about the baby than everyone else. Interesting.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
I just
Aggressively happy, can't you
No.
tell?
Because nobody's okay.
I am.
Tom and Lori aren't in Texas with them, so
We're all okay.
it's interesting for her to feel that way. It's a big change over season 1 when the friend was like, people can be okay, and she was like, nothing is okay. Or was that the, I forget her name, but the mother of the baby? Could have been a check, yo. Alright, so I guess Tom and Lori are kicking it.
There's an offer on your house. 2.7.
Million?
Million?
Yeah.
Why are you offering me 4 times what I'm asking for my house?
Yes.
Your residence has been flagged as a highly desirable property by a number of separate institutions.
You want to buy my house because my husband and children disappeared from here.
Oh. Oh. Because they were all in the same room, so they want to have access to the room.
Our guess is that it's a matter of geography.
Ooh, we got a title drop.
Places is that your family was here at the table, but you were over by the sink, yes?
You're saying if I was sitting right here, I would have gone too?
Interesting. Milk was spilled on the phone. She got up to wash the phone.
People want to be able to protect themselves against a recurrence.
You think it's gonna happen again?
I had...
Why wouldn't it?
The universe doesn't work in ones, that's true.
Guilty remnant?
She went by Patty.
You kill her?
No, I disinterred her body.
You know who did kill her?
She killed herself, but I was
She killed herself.
responsible for
But she killed herself?
Yes.
She's trying to help you, Chief.
I don't care how you knew where she was buried or why you dug her up, because I don't care about her.
Damn,
Good riddance, Patricia. We hardly fucking knew you. Do you want to blow your life up? Then go home, Kevin Garvey.
I found her body. Oh, yeah, we noted that. Thank you for the report.
What the fuck was that?
Ghost Patty. Gonna haunt you, yeah. Holden has Miller. Kevin Garvey has Patty.
Your dad's been released, isn't that great?
What?
Released. When?
Why?
And I'm cured.
And
Cured?
he's moving to Australia.
Moving. Try not to drive her into a fucking cult, okay?
Yeah, I mean, really, though,
Pretty normal.
You implying that I'm not?
well, you used to see people and...
4 years yelling at shit that wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Who says it wasn't there? I just started doing what they told me to.
Keep him away from the baby.
Tell you to go to Australia.
I like that he still has the dog. Wait, he didn't have the dog when he went to Texas, though,
Now
did he?
everyone-
What?
Got shit on my screen, I don't know why.
You want to get out of here?
Out of the restaurant?
No.
Oh, out of this place. Did they have this idea before her place was up for sale, though, you know? So would the dad... No, the dad's moving to Australia, so I guess Kevin would have to sell his house, too. Some of the, like, their new neighbors called it... Like, are they living... Like, Miracles, obviously, where no departures were. But are they in, like, a suburb of Miracle, or they had another name or another word for where they were, I thought.
Welcome to Miracle.
Where obviously things are gonna go wrong. Jardin. Yeah. I heard people call... Was Jardin the name that... Yeah, welcome to Jardin, Texas. So is Jardin outside of Miracle, or... Was it called Jardin and they renamed it Miracle? Okay, here's the dog.
You're gonna need to take that animal to quarantine if you're going into town.
What?
What is this, Australia?
Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
60 days?
No wildlife admitted into the park until we can clear their blood work.
And why does it take that long to do blood work?
There you go back.
2 fucking months in a cage? Like, are you... This is ridiculous. What's gonna happen to this reformed, crazy dog in a kennel?
I'll stay with him if you want.
Patty's a joy. Young kid, the son wanted to pray with
How are
him
you?
at his trailer.
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm out on Ledecker Road. Just come see me. Anytime. I can help you with your situation.
What? The dog? The guilt of Patty?
What's going on?
They say our house burned down?
The house was
Yes!
If you talk to the owner, maybe.
I think she's buying a house.
Hey, baby, I think I'm going to say, look, what if we're working 5 6? Come on, say,
Can we talk about this?
We talked about it when we committed to the rental.
That was for 6 months. So we can take this one step at a time.
Our steps burned down.
Nora, you need to take a breath.
Yeah, she's got $4 million to play with, right?
This place. This is the place we decided on.
Nora's going hard. We're not ever going to separate. Now we're buying a house.
3 million!
Bitch. I would have crept it up to like low twos.
3 million once, 3 million twice. I have sold the house for $3 million.
It's not a 3 million. Jesus. I could get a bathtub in the woods and Wi-Fi for the rest of my life. The man on the tower.
He said the cottage next to the church.
Storage shed.
Oh! Oakley dokley! Yeah, Mary's gonna say something one day and it's gonna freak me out. Or what if she's faking? What if this is all a fucking public ploy?
How was it coming into town? The visitor center or something, huh?
It's gotta be stiflingly hot in there.
$3 million?
That's almost exactly what I got for my place back home. Weird, huh?
Oh. Would they have room for Matt and Mary at their place? Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute.
I've been helping out at the church. I should be close by.
Yeah, Matt, we live 3 minutes away. Come on.
He doesn't want to, Nora.
But why doesn't he want to?
He just told you. Let it go.
Oh, so you two bury a body together and now you got each other's backs, huh?
It's obvious that he doesn't want to fucking do it, so leave him alone. I understand. Leave me alone. It's not that we're planning shit or, like, doing shit without y'all. It's just that we don't... Just be a psychic and understand that we know what's going on and just trust us. We don't know what's going on. Don't trust us. I thought he was getting out like a fucking...
There it is.
I gotta learn the family's name. Ooh, it's a fixer-upper. I see that scaffolding on the left. It better not be a fixer-upper for $3 million. Go fuck yourself. You still gotta pay property tax on it and fucking repairs. Having a life is a scam. Everything is bullshit. 420. What happened to the family that lived here anyway? Why would they move? It's gonna fucking flame you. It's like auto zapping. It's just not. I'm not mad at that CGI fireball. I saw it.
I do exist. I need you to talk to me. I just need you to talk to me.
Just slipped on some water. Checking the stove. It's gotta be a leak.
You're bleeding.
So they were like 2 minutes into the place when the pie came over.
Like such a fucking idiot.
Is that because there's no water on the floor?
Oh yeah, didn't the guy say what happened to your head? Did he say I slipped or something? Part of me wants to wonder if the time at the door and the time in the kitchen matched up. We just fucking met you. Why isn't anyone else there? Creepy. And many more.
Evie, come on, baby. Evie, come back, baby.
If only Evie was a Vaporeon, she wouldn't have drowned in the hole.
The pie.
Oh yeah, they can save on recording time if they're just gonna have overlapping footage, you know.
Chief Garvey has secured the pie. Pie is secure.
Very interesting family, those Murphys. I'm not going anywhere.
I am all about this Patty harassment.
Thank you for having us. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, and then this family just lost a daughter as the Garveys show up. Hey, you want to go disappear in a hole in the water? Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Miracle.
Why are you looking at people like that, passenger girl? Keep your teeth in your mouth. Yeah, shit is rough at your house. I might have stayed in their backyard a little longer.
Jesus Christ, it's just a light bulb.
No, it's no.
Fucking house. You went all fucking in. Why? For what?
I get why she went for it, but I agree with him more on this.
She needs to be here because it makes her feel safe.
And what if it's no safer here than anywhere else?
What if your feelings don't match up with reality? You know, what then? The place is a fucking mess. We don't have money to repair it. You all aren't going to do any of the heavy lifting. I got to get a job. This dude next door is looking at me. His daughter's about to disappear. Matt's planning the end of the world. My dad thinks he's free. I've got a fucking dead person stalking me. There are layers to this frustration. I mean, he's communicating a lot better than he did in season 1.
I like it here.
Are they gonna make baby? Oh yeah, old mattress. That better be your linen. Shit. What? No, this has to be a dream. Don't have him waking up there, here. I was gonna say he was so determined and like was trying to take care of shit and like looking forward, and now he wakes up here. What the fuck? Did somebody trying to kill him, or was he trying to kill himself? The music from the car. Yo, he better not be there at the same time the neighbor rolls up. Don't put your fingerprints on nothing, dude. Don't you touch a damn thing. This is bad. I just woke up here. What's going on? Oh yeah, that sinister music.
Water's gone.
I really hope he doesn't get spotted. That was good. These first 2 episodes have been so good. Alright, that was Season 2, Episode 2, A Matter of Geography. Looking for a fresh start, Kevin, Nora, Jill, and Lily leave Mapleton for the miracle town of Jordan, Texas. Okay. I'm glad we kind of went back to see their send-off and what the conditions were, how much time had passed, how they got Lily, you know, where was the dog. I had a bunch of questions. You know, what was Tom and Lori up to? We still don't really know, but we know they're, you know, up in New York, right? Because Jill met him at the diner. Oh, the note was probably... It just dawned on me. The note that she ripped up was from Lori. It wasn't from Lily's mother. Because Tom's not in contact with her anymore. She bailed. Christine was her name, right? It's a letter from Lori, and Jill tore it up. So that's interesting. I'm gonna think further on that. A lot happened in that episode, but I'm gonna jump around real quick in the timeline and see if anything is peculiar to me. At the beginning, when Kevin just fucking came out and was like, "Oh, we buried a body, and I smoke," and then Nora, you know, "I have a gun for prostitutes to shoot me with." Everyone aired their shit, and it was good to see everything get cleared. The fact that he had a body in the trunk, Patty's body, and they were able to just paperwork it through, you know, like, you found a body is all they didn't do it as, like, not reporting a crime, not proper disposal of a body, not exhuming a transportation of a corpse, you know, none of that. They're just like, oh, you found a body, and they just wrote it off as that. Like, oh, there's nothing wrong, you just found a body, you know, how you knew it was there or whatever. She killed herself, it wasn't you, right? So, we don't need to do any paperwork on this. I wonder what, you know, if we're going to see that police officer again, or what her story was, because or maybe she just didn't like the GR, and maybe just sympathetic towards Kevin for being a cop, too. The frustration for bidding on the house and, like, just jumping straight to $3 million, I get that, especially since it's a fixer-upper. It's not like it's in pristine condition, or it's furnitured and you know, stocked and all that shit. But they got the place. It's important to Nora. She needs to feel super safe. On top of, you know, if she would have been sitting at the table, maybe she would have been poofed as well. So, at her old home. So, between that big payoff and getting away from that, and then starting over, and it was really important to her, and that's why she pressed so hard on it. But I get Garvey's frustration. There's not a lot of money to fix that shit up now. And you know, furniture repairs, like, you're not, like, with $4 million, like, dude, I could years ago I got into a discussion / argument with a friend about $1 million, and it not being, he said it wasn't a lot of money, you can't really live that long on $1 million, and he's like, I would stretch that for so far for so long, and they had fucking almost 4, and they just dropped 3 on a piece of shit house. It's like next to some crazy fucking people. and then Garvey and then Kevin fucking woke up at that place where that earthquake or that lake event happened. And not only was he just waking up there, he had like of cinder block tied to his foot, so either he was killing himself or someone else was trying to get rid of him. And it's like, what happened between going to sleep with Nora and then waking up in the water? I mean, we know he's blanked out before and done shit, but that was involving Patty. I don't know what would be happening now. Alright, that does it for me for now. This is a fun episode. I'm sure when I go back and edit this, I'll see more similar to the first episode, but there's just so much going on here. I don't know what's important, what's a misdirection, what's, what things mean yet. So, I don't know what to include in the edit, and I don't know why I'm doing this. But this was a lot of fun. I look forward to more, and I hope to see you another time. So, thanks again, and goodbye.